Okay, welcome to the next video. In this video we're going to be doing some database queries, which means searching the database, okay? Now we did these in the MStream IT project before Christmas, so hopefully you can remember how to do these. If not, then we're going to have a run through them. At the moment, what I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to click back out of the video tutorials folder and I'm going to click into queries. Okay, and inside queries, there's a PowerPoint called queries. If you can please open that up. Now, our learning objective today is to be able to use simple and complex queries. That means we're going to do some really simple queries first of all, print screen them, and then we're going to do some more complicated queries, okay? And then what we'll do after that is we'll make sure that we've annotated properly and stuff like that, okay, as we usually do. The first thing I'd like to have a look at is what your evidence should look like, okay? So this is what it should look like, that you've got a print screen of before you run the query, okay? That we call this design view, and then give an explanation of what you're searching for. So here you can see I'm searching for men who have not paid yet. Okay, so men who have not paid yet, and here's the result. Okay, and so what we'll do is take a print screen of the after we've ran it. Okay, so you can see the before and after. All your print screens for this should have a before and after. Okay. So what queries are we going to do? We're going to do one searching for all the people who live in Cambridgeshire, which is a county, if any of you don't know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click back to my database, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go from home to create and then query design, okay? You don't need to print screen any of this at all, really, okay? They expect that you know how to do this. So I'm going to click query design, and this show table will pop up, and we're going to search our customers table. So I'm going to click add, and then close, the same as I usually do, and then as we've always done, double click these to add them to our query. Okay, so you can see they're all coming down here. I'm going to select all of them for the moment. Now in some of the later queries you may not want to select all of this stuff, okay? So sometimes you may not want to include email or so on and so forth. Now I'll let you decide that later on yourself, and we'll discuss it in a later video. What I'm going to do is I want to look for people in Cambridgeshire, so what I'll do to make sure I've got the spelling right, I'm just going to copy Cambridgeshire and I'm going to paste it in there. Now at this point what I would do is take a print screen. So remember, we need to show the before shot, so take a print screen of this and explain that you're about to search for people who live in Cambridgeshire. Okay, so hopefully you've taken a print screen of this thing. All we're going to do now is, as usual, we're going to click run, and we'll get this. Okay, so we'll get all the people in our database who live in Cambridgeshire. This is a simple query. So next thing we're going to do is take a print screen of this showing the after. Okay, so hopefully you've taken a print screen showing the afterwards of this query. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to save it. Now each of the queries we do, we need to save them after, and they'll appear along here. Okay, so they're going to appear. What we'll do is we'll click save, and it'll ask us to save, give the query a name. I'm not going to call it query 1, I'm going to give it a proper name. Obviously this is all about people who live in Cambridgeshire, so I'm going to call people who live in Cambridgeshire. Okay. Oh, that was nearly a misspelling there. Not people who live in Cambridgeshire, Cambridgeshire. Okay, so I'm going to click OK, and you can see here it's popped up along the side. Okay, so that's my first query done. Okay, what we'll do is we'll close this query now. We'll close it, and we'll create a new one. So we'll create a new query. We'll click add, close, and then we'll add all of these again. Okay, so we'll add all of them again. Make sure you don't miss any out, like I nearly did there. And for our second query, we're going to do a query with 2 counties. Now Cambridgeshire was our first county. If we just click into our customers table, you can see all the different counties there are. Okay, so there's Somerset, Suffolk, Leicestershire, Leicester, yeah. I don't know how to pronounce that, but you're probably used to that by now. Monmouthshire, that sounds like somewhere made up. I'm going to search for 2 of these counties, okay? So I'm going to go to county, and we'll search for Cambridgeshire again. And I'm going to search for Kent as well, because it's a little bit easier for me to spell. Now remember, we can pick any county here, so don't just pick the ones I've chosen. I'm going to search for these two. Can you take a print screen right now of what counties you're about to search for? Okay, so hopefully you've taken a print screen of the before shot and explain that I'm searching for whatever counties. We'll click run, and you can see that Cambridgeshire and Kent have come up. Again, I'm going to make sure I've taken a print screen of this, so the after shot. So please print screen your after shot now. Okay, so hopefully you've got a print screen of this. And what we'll do is we'll also save this one, okay? And this time we're going to call it people who live in Cambridgeshire. Whoa, nearly spelled that wrong again. And Kent. Okay, so if I click OK, you can see that we've got people who live in Cambridgeshire, people who live in Cambridgeshire and Kent. There are our first two queries. The next one is all female customers. So again, we'll close this. We'll close this as well, and we'll do a new query. Add customers, close it, and you're getting the idea by now of what we're doing, making sure that we've got the before and after shots of them. Of course, this query is searching for all female customers, so I'll go to male/female. I'll take a print screen of it before I run it. I'll run it and then take a print screen of the result. Okay, so before and after shot of this, and then what I'll do is I'll save it and call it female customers. Okay, click OK, and it'll appear along the side. Alright, so hopefully in this video we've covered these first three. Okay, in the next video we'll probably come back to this. Okay, so customers who have not yet paid by telephone number. Can you make sure before you go on to the next video that all your print screens have been labeled and you've got the before and after shot